Mabuda wako hapa. How can a Buddha, not even a Buddha, your grandpa, 65 years old, 70 years, be banging a 18, 19-year-old from Koli? We're seeing it here in the streets every day, carrying them, dropping them with Ubers very early in the morning. Imagine. Yeah? When can this change? We got foreigners. First of all, Kenya, we're getting choked by foreigners. And I'm not being racist. A local Kenyan here right now, like a middle class, are you there for the property? Secondly, we're having these old foreigners. In government, they know. They're only coming here to bring 16, 16 young girls. How can somebody in 80 years marrying a 20-year-old girl? What the fuck you telling me that is love? And another thing I was forgetting. This thing of young people getting AIDS, STDs, super gonorrheas. Why? We never used to have this in 90s or 80s. I told you I'm an OG. Here's the reason why. I've been around. And when I mean around, I don't mean around Kenya or Africa. I've been around the world a little bit. My own force, but I've been around. The thing is, if you compare Western kids and African kids, two different things. A Western kid, when he was 12 years, he's taught about sex education from house, from his mother, his father, and sisters. If you feel like, you're feeling some kind, you gotta use a condom, use a P2, But here in Africa, our own parents, hata ukienda kuuliza budako au madhako about any sexual, about education, it's a war. Even me myself, my parents never taught me about sex education. Nilifanya kujiteach myself. So the thing is, sex education starts from the house. Why are we having 12-year kids having 2 kids? We never used to have this in 90s, man. Come on. 13 years, 14 years kids having 3, 4 kids. We're seeing them here in the streets every day. And Kenyans were ignoring them. You ignore them, that could be your daughter, could be your brother. And they're not like crazy. It's the pressure of life. And they're not like non-educated. Most of them are educated. If you hear their stories, you'll be shocked. Some of them are from campus, colleges, polytechnics, but they can't get jobs. Most of these stories I hear from girls, and I've seen since I left Nairobi and I came back, this never changes. They use their coochie to get jobs. It is still happening. Nobody wants to talk about that. How come we're having so many young girls getting these jobs and young youth, men, or a child is forgotten and is educated? Can't you see there's an inequality somewhere? And most of the girls, even they're talking online right now. There's a platform of girls, they say how they got the jobs. To educate the other youth, to the other young youth girls. Because themselves, they have age in those big positions. We know what's happening down here in Nairobi. Girls, you need to talk, you need to educate your young sisters, your young kids, women, you're in danger, predators, mabuda wako hapa. How can a Buddha, not even a Buddha, your grandpa, 65 years old, 70 years, be banging an 18, 19-year-old from Koli? We're seeing it here in the streets every day, carrying them, dropping them with Ubers very early in the morning. Imagine. Yeah? When can this change? We got foreigners. First of all, Kenya, we're getting choked by foreigners. And I'm not being racist. A local Kenyan here right now, like a middle class, are you there for the property? Secondly, we're having these old foreigners. In government, they know. They're only coming here to bring 16, 16 young girls. How can somebody in 80 years marrying a 20-year-old girl? What the fuck you telling me that is love? Love. How can you be banging your grandfather? Huh? This is crazy, for real. Me and you kwa mtu wangu na kupiga ndenga. I'll be like Buddha Marvin Gaye. For real, man, this is getting crazy. God, lesbianism is like a swagger now in Nairobi. Gayism is like a swagger. Come on, where did we go wrong, man? And we're not like judging anybody, but we got our own roots and cultures in Africa. It will never change. We're not Westerns. If you want to be doing that clacky shit in your ass, take a flight to Western. Take a flight to America, Europe, somewhere. We need to go back to our roots in Africans. Be educated and follow our roots. And that's why you see we are going wrong. Na magonjwa na kila kitu to attack. How come young people, you're dying so young? A parent is not supposed to be burying you. You're supposed to bury your parent. But nowadays, since 2001, it's the opposite. Man. It's not even about the government alone. We need to change a lot. It needs to start with us. It needs to start with me and you. And girls, I pray for you because we see it every day in town. And you know we ain't lying. You keep on busting your legs for this old motherfuckers. Trust me, you won't see 25s and I'm out. And second, Mr. Government, I'm talking with you, Mr. President. Sitaki kukudharau sababu you're my best friend. I know you can do better. I still have hope on you. Listen, there's another crisis. Leave alone the Gen Z's and everything. It has been there for the last 10 years, 15 years. And government should all ignore. Here comes the problem. The poverty, the drunkenness, the drug using in downtown. And the homelessness, the young kids, 2 years, 3 years, sleeping in the streets, they're thousands. You see them every day and you ignore them. You keep on pushing them during the day, downtown. So the real people, the tourists and the real Kenyans was one who uptown. Why can't you help these homeless people? Why can't they have a program? Hata kama ilianguka juu ya Kibaki did a very good thing. But the government never supported the program again. They need to be clean. They're Kenyans like us. They're suffering. We need to be need here. Everybody will need here. It needs to be aiming in the downtown Eastlands where the real problems are. Eastlands, first of all, is forgotten. Since I can remember. Now we have another Eastlands of poverty and drug use and drunkards. Like zombies. They're down in downtown. Just here across Moyavini. I hope one day me and my colleague will bring you the real videos in downtown so it can waken up people in Nairobi and in Kenya what is happening in Nairobi. And these are not crazy people. They came here in Nairobi looking for jobs, but things went sour. Most of these women are raped. They don't even know the fathers. They end up in drugs. They have 3-5 kids. People in the street, they judge them without even knowing their stories. Kenyans, what happened to us? We hate among each other. Why can't we be a sister's keeper, brother keeper? Why are our sisters falling in prostitution from campuses while they're getting educated? Why are brothers, when they're being educated, they're coming from campuses doing yahoo or doing gang? You know what I mean? Ndenga ni ndenga. Lazima mavijana wa shida. So, Gava, come on. This has to change. Mr. Ruto, I hope to see you one day, very soon. The one they went to the parliament. Thank you, my brother.
Welcome, thank you.
So, me and Maxine were shooting, it was very hot. So we were arrested just here in Kenyatta as usual. But the good thing, well, it took a central for like 6-7 hours, 9 hours. Around 12:30 at night, they released us without no charges, which we were so happy. Like the movement of Gen Zs and the black lawyers from the Gen Z side, because we know the movement came from there. So for us, we'll never be scared. How can I be scared? And I was born in this city. Me born Kanairo down. Since I cannot ever be scared. But for a change to come, a lot of blood has to be spilled. They only to our hand scare, but it's the truth. Because these old geezers, beer begging fools, they will never let those positions easy. We know that well. But can it change? Young people, they have to do it. No matter what. Since Mandamano young was in the streets, it wasn't like at the shop to Funga is in bees. We were shooting still, like like taking photos for Mandamano people by there. Thanks to the Gen Zs, who to support a lot, photography. Hata kulikuwa na tiaga, a lot of shooting, they were still there for us. So for us, at least Mamina Maxine, made to say that Mandamano to affect business-wise. No, even it made our business as photographers, some of us, even better. But what I feel is for the government to change the rule of rules in Kenya. We need young people to be ruling Kenya. Young women are educated. Our sisters are trained to be prostitutes. And they have degrees and diplomas and all these masters. Our brothers are trying to be thugs and drug users and Mowoka eaters and all these drugs users. Guess who's supplying this stuff? It's the government. Because they don't want the young generation to rise. But trust me, I keep on saying it. Me, I'm an era from old. I'm an OG like that. Gen Zs, I know they will change this Kenya. Hii Kenya itakuwa wazefu. Lazima waende home. What does somebody like 70 years, 80 years doing in the office? That's some fucked up shit. Other in analog, most of them got these government offices. They don't even have computers, no desktops, even no reception, black book. What are they talking about black book? Which years? Come on, we're not in Carrie Francis, my niggas. Government, all the people, you need to go. It's about time. Mbona msipatie? Sisi wazee tumewapatia mrule all those years. Why can't you give young people, Gen Zs, to rule because they're educated and they're smart than you guys and you know it. The only thing you're scared of is protecting your properties and the things you've looted from Kenyans. But I'm telling you, what goes around comes around the hard way, and it will bite you in your asses. And Mr. President, please, dear Mr. President, which weed are you smoking? How can you remove these same thugs in this position and then return them in the same government, in the same ministers? It doesn't make sense. You're making it worse, man. Come on, Ruto, you're smart. I know. We met so many times in Atlantis. I know you remember me. One day we'll meet. I know you can change it. Flip these niggas. Put young people in positions. Hujatuonesha bado hiyo. Bado is the same OGs. 65, 70 years still in offices. My name is Sergio Amount. I know I'll see you one day, Mr. President. Peace.